Kaab Residence house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life. Introduction. Welcome to our channel, where we explore the beauty and creativity of home decoration ideas that inspire and elevate our living spaces. In today's video, we will take you on a journey through the stunning Kaab Residence house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life. This remarkable home is a testament to how architecture can harmoniously coexist with nature, showcasing a design philosophy that respects and incorporates the existing landscape. As we delve into the features of this residence, you will witness how the architects skillfully intertwined the home with its surrounding flora, creating an inviting atmosphere that enhances both the interior and exterior living experiences. The Kaab Residence serves as an inspiring example for anyone looking to enrich their own home design while maintaining a connection to the natural world. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Architectural harmony with nature. The Kaab Residence house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is a remarkable example of how modern architecture can coexist with nature. This residence was designed with the intention of preserving the existing trees and plant life on the property, which adds a unique character to the home. The architects carefully studied the site to ensure that the design would not only complement the natural landscape but also enhance the living experience for its inhabitants. The thoughtful integration of the home with the existing environment creates a tranquil atmosphere that encourages a deeper connection to nature, allowing residents to enjoy the beauty of their surroundings from the comfort of their own space. One of the most striking features of the Kaab Residence is its open floor plan, which allows for an abundance of natural light to fill the interior spaces. Large windows and sliding glass doors create a seamless transition between indoor and outdoor living areas, providing stunning views of the lush greenery that surrounds the home. This design choice not only maximizes the natural light but also fosters a sense of openness and connection to the outdoors. As you walk through the residence, you can feel the presence of the existing trees and varied plant life, which are celebrated as integral components of the overall design. The Kaab Residence serves as a reminder that architecture can be both functional and aesthetically pleasing while respecting the natural environment. The use of sustainable materials in the construction of the Kaab Residence further emphasizes its commitment to blending with the existing trees and varied plant life. The architects opted for locally sourced materials that harmonize with the natural color palette of the landscape. Wood, stone, and glass are predominant elements that not only contribute to the home's visual appeal but also promote sustainability. By choosing materials that are environmentally friendly and durable, the design minimizes its ecological footprint while enhancing the overall aesthetic of the residence. This conscious approach to material selection exemplifies how modern design can prioritize both beauty and sustainability. In addition to the architectural elements, the landscaping around the Kaab Residence plays a vital role in its overall design. The gardens and outdoor spaces are thoughtfully curated to complement the existing flora, creating a cohesive environment that feels both inviting and serene. Native plants are incorporated into the landscape design, ensuring that the outdoor areas are not only visually appealing but also ecologically beneficial. This careful consideration of plant selection enhances biodiversity and supports local wildlife, further reinforcing the connection between the home and its natural surroundings. The Kaab Residence exemplifies how landscaping can enhance architectural harmony while promoting environmental stewardship. Ultimately, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, stands as a testament to the potential of modern architecture to coexist with nature. The thoughtful integration of the home with its surroundings creates a unique living experience that fosters a deep appreciation for the environment. As we continue to explore innovative design concepts, this residence serves as an inspiring example of how we can create beautiful, functional spaces that respect and celebrate the natural world. By embracing this philosophy, we can all contribute to a more sustainable future while enjoying the beauty of our surroundings. Sustainable living and environmental impact. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, embodies the principles of sustainable living while minimizing its environmental impact. This residence is not just a home, it is a model for how architecture can harmonize with nature. By incorporating sustainable practices into the design and construction, the Kaab Residence serves as an inspiring example of how modern living can be both comfortable and environmentally responsible. The architects prioritized eco-friendly materials and energy-efficient systems, ensuring that the home not only looks beautiful but also functions sustainably within its ecosystem. One of the standout features of the Kaab Residence is its use of renewable energy sources. The design includes solar panels that harness sunlight to generate electricity, significantly reducing reliance on fossil fuels. This integration of solar technology aligns perfectly with the home's commitment to sustainability. Additionally, the architects implemented energy-efficient appliances and systems throughout the residence, which further contribute to lowering energy consumption. The result is a home that not only minimizes its carbon footprint but also encourages a lifestyle that values environmental stewardship. The Kaab Residence exemplifies how sustainable living can be achieved without sacrificing comfort or style. Water conservation is another critical aspect of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life. The residence features a rainwater harvesting system that collects and stores rainwater for irrigation and other non-potable uses. This system not only reduces the demand on local water supplies but also helps maintain the lush landscaping surrounding the home. Furthermore, drought-resistant plants are strategically placed throughout the gardens, ensuring that the landscaping remains vibrant while requiring minimal water. By prioritizing water conservation, the Kaab Residence demonstrates how thoughtful design can lead to more sustainable practices in everyday living. The Kaab Residence also emphasizes the importance of biodiversity in its design. The architects carefully selected native plants that thrive in the local climate, creating a habitat that supports local wildlife. This approach not only enhances the beauty of the property but also contributes to the overall health of the ecosystem. By creating a diverse landscape that attracts various species, the residence fosters a balanced environment where flora and fauna can coexist harmoniously. The Kaab Residence serves as a reminder that our living spaces can be designed to promote biodiversity and ecological balance, enriching both the home and its surroundings. In conclusion, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life stands as a testament to the possibilities of sustainable architecture. By integrating renewable energy sources, prioritizing water conservation, and promoting biodiversity, this residence showcases how modern design can positively impact the environment. It inspires us to rethink our approach to home design and encourages a lifestyle that respects and nurtures the natural world. As we move forward in an era of increasing environmental awareness, the Kaab Residence serves as a guiding light for those seeking to create spaces that are not only beautiful but also sustainable and ecologically responsible. Innovative design features and aesthetic appeal. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is a remarkable example of how innovative design features can enhance both functionality and aesthetic appeal. One of the most striking aspects of this residence is its open floor plan, which creates a seamless flow between indoor and outdoor spaces. This design choice not only maximizes natural light but also fosters a sense of connection with the surrounding environment. Large glass doors and windows frame the views of the existing trees and varied plant life, allowing the beauty of nature to become an integral part of the living experience. The open layout encourages movement and interaction, making it a perfect space for relaxation and enjoyment. In addition to the open floor plan, the Kaab Residence incorporates sustainable materials that contribute to its overall aesthetic and environmental impact. The use of reclaimed wood, natural stone, and eco-friendly finishes not only reflects a commitment to sustainability but also creates a warm and inviting atmosphere. These materials blend harmoniously with the natural surroundings, further enhancing the residence's integration with the landscape. The architects paid careful attention to the color palette, opting for earthy tones that complement the existing flora. This thoughtful selection of materials and colors creates a cohesive design that feels both modern and timeless, illustrating how the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life achieves a balance between contemporary style and nature. Another innovative design feature of the Kaab Residence is its multifunctional outdoor spaces. The property includes various terraces and patios that serve different purposes, from quiet reading nooks to vibrant entertainment areas. These outdoor spaces are strategically placed to take advantage of the views and the natural beauty surrounding the home. For example, a spacious deck extends from the main living area, providing an ideal spot for outdoor dining or gatherings while overlooking the lush gardens. The seamless transition between indoor and outdoor living encourages a lifestyle that embraces nature, making the Kaab Residence a true sanctuary for relaxation and enjoyment. The landscaping surrounding the Kaab Residence is also a key element of its design. The gardens have been meticulously curated to include a diverse range of native plants that not only thrive in the local climate but also attract local wildlife. This approach to landscaping enhances the overall aesthetic appeal of the residence while promoting biodiversity. The gardens are designed to be both beautiful and functional, providing spaces for outdoor activities and quiet contemplation. This thoughtful integration of landscaping with the architectural design demonstrates how the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life prioritizes the environment while creating an inviting and visually stunning home. In conclusion, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life exemplifies how innovative design features can elevate a home's aesthetic and functional qualities. From the open floor plan that fosters a connection with nature to the use of sustainable materials and multifunctional outdoor spaces, every aspect of the design has been carefully considered. The landscaping further enhances the residence's beauty and ecological impact, creating a harmonious living environment that inspires a deep appreciation for nature. This residence not only serves as a model for sustainable living but also inspires others to embrace innovative design that celebrates the beauty of the natural world. Sustainable living and environmental impact. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life stands as a testament to sustainable living, showcasing how architecture can coexist harmoniously with the environment. One of the key principles behind this design is the emphasis on minimizing ecological footprints while maximizing the benefits of natural resources. The residence incorporates renewable energy sources, such as solar panels, which not only reduce reliance on fossil fuels but also significantly lower energy costs. This commitment to sustainability is reflected in the careful selection of materials and the integration of energy-efficient systems, all designed to support a lifestyle that respects the environment. In addition to renewable energy, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life employs water conservation techniques that further enhance its sustainability. A rainwater harvesting system captures and stores rainwater for irrigation and other non-potable uses, reducing the demand on local water supplies. This system is complemented by drought-resistant landscaping that features native plants, which require minimal watering and maintenance. By choosing to incorporate these elements, the design not only conserves water but also fosters a thriving ecosystem that supports local wildlife. The thoughtful approach to water management exemplifies how the residence prioritizes environmental stewardship while creating a beautiful living space. Moreover, the Kaab Residence emphasizes the importance of indoor air quality through the use of non-toxic materials and proper ventilation systems. The choice of low VOC paints, sustainable flooring, and natural insulation materials contributes to a healthier living environment. This focus on indoor air quality is essential for promoting well-being and comfort, allowing residents to enjoy their home without compromising their health. The design also incorporates large windows and strategically placed openings that encourage cross-ventilation, ensuring that fresh air circulates throughout the space. This aspect of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life illustrates a comprehensive approach to sustainable living that prioritizes both the environment and the health of its inhabitants. The integration of the Kaab Residence with its natural surroundings also plays a significant role in its environmental impact. By preserving existing trees and plant life, the design not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of the property but also contributes to local biodiversity. The residence serves as a habitat for various species of birds and insects, promoting a balanced ecosystem. This ecological focus is further supported by the landscaping, which features a diverse array of native plants that thrive in the local climate. By fostering a connection between the home and its natural environment, the Kaab Residence demonstrates the value of sustainable design in enhancing both beauty and ecological integrity. In conclusion, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life exemplifies the principles of sustainable living through its innovative design and environmental considerations. From renewable energy sources to water conservation techniques and a focus on indoor air quality, every aspect of the residence is thoughtfully designed to minimize its ecological footprint. The integration of the home with its natural surroundings not only enhances its aesthetic appeal but also promotes biodiversity and ecological health. This residence serves as an inspiring model for sustainable living, encouraging others to embrace design that respects and enhances the natural world. Community engagement and inspiration. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life serves not only as a beautiful home but also as a source of inspiration for the surrounding community. The design encourages local engagement by showcasing sustainable living practices that are accessible and replicable. By incorporating elements such as renewable energy sources, water conservation systems, and native landscaping, the residence demonstrates how thoughtful design can positively impact the environment. This approach fosters a sense of community responsibility, encouraging neighbors to consider their own environmental footprints and the choices they make in their homes. In addition to inspiring sustainable practices, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life acts as a catalyst for community gatherings and educational initiatives. The outdoor spaces of the residence, including terraces and gardens, provide an ideal setting for workshops, eco-friendly events, and neighborhood meetings. By opening its doors to the community, the residence creates opportunities for collaboration and learning, allowing residents to share ideas and experiences related to sustainable living. This communal aspect not only strengthens neighborhood ties but also promotes a culture of sustainability that extends beyond the walls of the home. Furthermore, the Kaab Residence serves as a model for local architects, designers, and builders. By showcasing innovative design solutions that integrate seamlessly with the natural environment, the residence inspires professionals to rethink their approaches to home construction and renovation. The principles demonstrated in the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life encourage a shift toward more environmentally conscious design practices in the region. This ripple effect can lead to a broader movement within the community, where sustainable design becomes the norm rather than the exception, ultimately benefiting the environment and enhancing the quality of life for all residents. The impact of the Kaab Residence extends beyond its immediate surroundings, as it contributes to a larger conversation about sustainable living and environmental awareness. By sharing its story through various platforms, including social media and community events, the residence raises awareness about the importance of blending architecture with nature. This narrative encourages others to explore their own relationships with the environment and consider how their choices can contribute to a healthier planet. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life exemplifies how a single home can inspire a collective movement toward sustainability, fostering a deeper appreciation for the natural world. In conclusion, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life stands as a beacon of community engagement and inspiration. Through its commitment to sustainability, the residence not only enhances the immediate environment but also encourages local residents to adopt eco-friendly practices. By serving as a hub for community events and educational initiatives, the residence fosters collaboration and strengthens neighborhood bonds. Its influence extends to professionals in the design and construction fields, inspiring a shift toward more sustainable practices. Ultimately, the Kaab Residence embodies the idea that thoughtful design can inspire change, encouraging a collective effort to create a more sustainable future for all. Future prospects and sustainability impact. As we look to the future, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life stands as a testament to the potential of sustainable architecture. The design not only prioritizes the integration of natural elements but also sets a benchmark for future residential projects. With the growing awareness of environmental issues, the principles demonstrated by the Kaab Residence will likely influence new developments in the area and beyond. This residence serves as an example of how thoughtful design can create spaces that are not only beautiful but also ecologically responsible, paving the way for more homes to adopt similar practices. One of the most significant impacts of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is its role in promoting biodiversity. By incorporating native plant species and minimizing land disruption, the residence supports local ecosystems and wildlife. This approach encourages other homeowners and builders to consider the ecological implications of their designs. As more individuals recognize the importance of biodiversity, the principles exemplified by the Kaab Residence can inspire a broader movement towards creating habitats that foster a healthy balance between human habitation and nature. This shift could lead to a new standard in home design where environmental considerations are paramount. The Kaab Residence also serves as a model for energy efficiency and resource management. By utilizing renewable energy sources and implementing water conservation techniques, the residence demonstrates how modern homes can significantly reduce their carbon footprints. As energy costs continue to rise and climate change becomes an increasingly pressing issue, the lessons learned from the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life can guide future homeowners in making informed decisions about energy use and sustainability. This residence exemplifies how smart design choices can lead to long-term savings and environmental benefits, encouraging a shift towards more sustainable living practices. Furthermore, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life highlights the importance of community involvement in sustainable development. The residence's design encourages local engagement and collaboration, fostering a sense of shared responsibility for the environment. As more communities seek to implement sustainable practices, the Kaab Residence can serve as a blueprint for how residential spaces can be designed to promote social interaction and environmental stewardship. This communal approach not only enhances the quality of life for residents but also cultivates a culture of sustainability that can have lasting effects on the broader community. In conclusion, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life represents a significant step forward in sustainable architecture. Its emphasis on biodiversity, energy efficiency, and community engagement sets a powerful example for future developments. As awareness of environmental issues continues to grow, the principles embodied by the Kaab Residence will likely inspire a new generation of homeowners, builders, and designers to prioritize sustainability in their projects. This residence not only enriches its immediate surroundings but also contributes to a larger movement towards responsible living that respects and enhances the natural world. Lessons learned from the Kaab Residence. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life offers invaluable insights into the intersection of architecture and nature. One of the most significant lessons is the importance of site analysis before beginning any construction project. Understanding the existing landscape, including the topography, soil conditions, and native flora, is crucial for creating a design that harmonizes with its surroundings. The Kaab Residence exemplifies this principle by thoughtfully incorporating existing trees and plant life into its design, ensuring that the home not only complements the environment but also enhances it. This approach encourages architects and homeowners alike to prioritize site-specific strategies that promote ecological balance and sustainability. Another key takeaway from the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is the emphasis on using sustainable materials. The residence employs locally sourced, environmentally friendly materials that reduce the carbon footprint associated with transportation and manufacturing. This choice not only supports local economies but also aligns with the principles of sustainable design. By showcasing the use of materials that are both aesthetically pleasing and environmentally responsible, the Kaab Residence serves as a model for future projects. It highlights the need for architects and builders to consider the life cycle of materials and their impact on the environment, ultimately encouraging a shift towards more sustainable construction practices. Furthermore, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life illustrates the significance of flexibility in design. The residence incorporates adaptable spaces that can evolve with the needs of its occupants. This adaptability is particularly important in a world where lifestyles and family dynamics are constantly changing. By designing spaces that can be easily modified, the Kaab Residence promotes longevity and relevance in its architectural choices. This lesson encourages designers to think beyond immediate needs and consider how spaces can be transformed over time, ensuring that homes remain functional and inviting for years to come. Community engagement is another vital lesson derived from the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life. The residence acts as a focal point for local gatherings and events, fostering a sense of community among neighbors. By creating outdoor spaces designed for interaction, the residence emphasizes the importance of social connectivity in residential design. This principle can inspire future projects to prioritize communal areas that encourage interaction and collaboration among residents. The Kaab Residence serves as a reminder that architecture is not just about individual homes, it is also about creating environments that promote community well-being and connection. In conclusion, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life presents a wealth of lessons for architects, builders, and homeowners. From the significance of site analysis and sustainable materials to the importance of flexibility and community engagement, this residence serves as a blueprint for future designs. By embracing these principles, the next generation of architects can create homes that are not only beautiful and functional but also deeply connected to their environments and communities. The Kaab Residence stands as a testament to the power of thoughtful design in shaping a sustainable and harmonious future. Future implications of the Kaab Residence. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life serves as a powerful example of how sustainable architecture can influence future building practices. As the world faces increasing environmental challenges, the need for designs that harmonize with nature becomes paramount. The Kaab Residence highlights the importance of integrating existing natural elements into architectural plans, demonstrating that homes can coexist with their surroundings rather than disrupt them. This approach not only preserves local ecosystems but also enhances the aesthetic appeal of residential spaces, providing a model for future developments that prioritize sustainability and ecological sensitivity. One of the most significant implications of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is the potential for inspiring a shift in public perception regarding sustainable living. As more homeowners and builders recognize the benefits of environmentally conscious designs, there is a growing demand for residences that reflect these values. The Kaab Residence serves as a tangible representation of what is possible when architects and designers prioritize the integration of natural elements into their work. This can lead to an increased acceptance of sustainable practices, encouraging more individuals to consider eco-friendly options in their own homes. The ripple effect of this shift could lead to a widespread transformation in the way residential spaces are conceived and constructed. Moreover, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life emphasizes the importance of community involvement in sustainable architecture. By creating spaces that foster social interaction and encourage communal activities, the residence demonstrates how architecture can play a role in strengthening community bonds. Future projects inspired by the Kaab Residence may prioritize the inclusion of communal areas that promote social engagement, ultimately leading to more connected neighborhoods. This aspect of design not only enhances the quality of life for residents but also contributes to a greater sense of environmental stewardship, as communities come together to care for their shared spaces and resources. In addition to promoting community engagement, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life highlights the significance of educational opportunities in sustainable architecture. By showcasing innovative design strategies and environmentally friendly practices, the residence can serve as a learning tool for architects, builders, and homeowners alike. Future projects can incorporate educational elements, such as workshops or guided tours, to share knowledge about sustainable living and responsible design. This focus on education can empower individuals to make informed choices about their own homes and inspire the next generation of architects to prioritize sustainability in their work. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life underscores the need for ongoing research and development in sustainable architecture. As technology and materials continue to evolve, there are endless possibilities for creating homes that are both beautiful and environmentally friendly. The lessons learned from the Kaab Residence can inform future innovations in building practices, encouraging architects and designers to push the boundaries of what is possible. By investing in research and development, the architectural community can continue to find new ways to blend design with nature, ultimately leading to a more sustainable and harmonious future for residential living. The legacy of the Kaab Residence. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is more than just a home. It represents a significant shift in architectural philosophy that prioritizes sustainability and ecological harmony. As we look toward the future, the legacy of the Kaab Residence will likely influence how architects, builders, and homeowners approach design. By showcasing the seamless integration of natural elements into residential architecture, this project sets a precedent for future developments. It encourages a mindset that values the preservation of existing landscapes and promotes the idea that homes can enhance, rather than detract from, their surroundings. One of the most profound aspects of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is its role as a case study for sustainable practices. As more individuals and communities become aware of environmental issues, the demand for eco-friendly design solutions is growing. The Kaab Residence serves as a tangible example of how thoughtful planning and design can lead to sustainable living. Its innovative use of materials and techniques provides a blueprint for future projects, illustrating that sustainability is not just a trend but a necessary approach to modern living. The lessons learned from this residence can inspire upcoming generations of architects to think critically about their designs and their impact on the environment. In addition to its architectural significance, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, fosters a sense of connection between individuals and nature. As urban areas expand, the need for green spaces becomes increasingly vital for mental and physical well-being. The design of the Kaab Residence emphasizes the importance of incorporating nature into everyday life, allowing inhabitants to experience the calming effects of greenery and biodiversity. By prioritizing this connection, the residence encourages future projects to consider how they can enhance the relationship between individuals and their natural surroundings, ultimately leading to healthier and happier living environments. Furthermore, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, highlights the importance of community engagement in sustainable design. As neighborhoods evolve, the integration of communal spaces that promote interaction and collaboration becomes essential. The design of the Kaab Residence encourages social connections, fostering a sense of belonging among its inhabitants. This aspect of the residence serves as a reminder that architecture can play a vital role in building community. Future developments inspired by the Kaab Residence may focus on creating environments that not only prioritize individual comfort but also enhance social cohesion and collaboration among residents. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, stands as a testament to the power of innovative thinking in architecture. As technology continues to advance, the possibilities for sustainable design are expanding. The legacy of the Kaab Residence will inspire architects and designers to push boundaries, exploring new materials, techniques, and concepts that prioritize both aesthetics and environmental responsibility. By fostering a culture of innovation and sustainability, the Kaab Residence will leave an enduring mark on the architectural landscape, encouraging future projects to embrace the principles of ecological design and to strive for a harmonious balance between built environments and nature. Future trends in sustainable architecture inspired by the Kaab Residence. As we explore the future of sustainable architecture, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, serves as a pivotal reference point. This residence not only showcases innovative design but also exemplifies how architecture can harmoniously coexist with nature. The trends emerging from this project highlight a growing awareness of environmental issues and the necessity for designs that are both functional and ecologically responsible. By examining the principles behind the Kaab Residence, architects and designers can draw inspiration for future projects that prioritize sustainability and environmental stewardship. One of the most significant trends inspired by the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is the increasing emphasis on biophilic design. This approach recognizes the innate human connection to nature and seeks to incorporate natural elements into built environments. The Kaab Residence exemplifies this by seamlessly integrating existing trees and varied plant life into its design, creating a living space that feels organic and inviting. As more architects adopt biophilic principles, we can expect to see an increase in the use of natural materials, green roofs, and living walls in residential and commercial projects alike. This shift not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of structures but also promotes mental well-being and environmental sustainability. In addition to biophilic design, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, highlights the importance of adaptive reuse in architecture. This practice involves repurposing existing structures or materials to minimize waste and reduce the environmental impact of new construction. As the global population continues to grow and urban areas expand, the need for sustainable solutions becomes more pressing. The Kaab Residence demonstrates how architects can creatively integrate new designs with existing landscapes, preserving the ecological integrity of the site while providing modern living spaces. Future trends will likely see a greater focus on adaptive reuse as a viable strategy for sustainable development. Moreover, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, underscores the significance of community-oriented design in architecture. As urban spaces become more densely populated, the need for designs that foster social interaction and community engagement is paramount. The residence's layout encourages gatherings and interactions among its inhabitants, promoting a sense of belonging and connection. Future architectural trends will likely prioritize the creation of communal spaces that facilitate socialization, collaboration, and a shared sense of responsibility for the environment. This shift will not only enhance the quality of life for residents but also contribute to the overall resilience of communities. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, serves as a reminder of the role that technology can play in sustainable architecture. Advances in building materials, energy efficiency, and smart home technologies are transforming the way we design and construct buildings. The Kaab Residence incorporates innovative solutions that enhance its sustainability while maintaining aesthetic appeal. As the industry continues to evolve, we can expect to see a rise in the use of renewable energy sources, smart home systems, and sustainable building practices in future designs. This integration of technology and sustainability will not only address current environmental challenges but also pave the way for a more sustainable future in architecture. The impact of the Kaab Residence on local ecosystems. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is a remarkable example of how thoughtful architectural design can positively impact local ecosystems. By integrating the residence with its natural surroundings, the design not only preserves existing flora but also enhances the ecological health of the area. This approach demonstrates that architecture can coexist with nature rather than disrupt it. As we delve into the various ways the Kaab Residence influences its environment, we will explore how sustainable practices can lead to healthier ecosystems and more resilient communities. One of the key aspects of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is its commitment to preserving native plant species. The design intentionally incorporates existing trees and shrubs, which play a crucial role in maintaining local biodiversity. By retaining these plants, the residence provides habitat and food sources for various wildlife species, promoting a balanced ecosystem. This preservation effort not only benefits local fauna but also contributes to the overall health of the environment. As architects and designers look to the future, the Kaab Residence serves as a model for incorporating native vegetation into new builds, fostering a deeper connection between architecture and the natural world. In addition to preserving native plants, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, employs sustainable landscaping techniques that further enhance its ecological impact. For instance, the use of permeable materials for pathways and driveways allows rainwater to infiltrate the ground, reducing runoff and promoting groundwater recharge. This practice helps mitigate flooding and erosion while maintaining the natural hydrology of the site. Furthermore, the incorporation of rain gardens and bioswales can filter pollutants from stormwater, improving water quality in the surrounding area. These sustainable landscaping practices exemplify how design can harmonize with nature, creating a more resilient environment. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, also emphasizes the importance of creating green corridors that connect different habitats. By thoughtfully designing the landscape to encourage wildlife movement, the residence contributes to greater ecological connectivity in the region. These corridors allow various species to migrate, forage, and reproduce, which is essential for maintaining healthy populations. As urban development continues to expand, the need for such green spaces becomes increasingly vital. The Kaab Residence serves as an inspiration for future projects that prioritize ecological connectivity, ensuring that development does not come at the expense of local wildlife. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life highlights the role of community education in fostering environmental stewardship. By showcasing sustainable practices and the benefits of integrating architecture with nature, the residence encourages local residents and visitors to adopt similar principles in their own spaces. Educational programs and workshops can be organized to share knowledge about native plants, sustainable landscaping, and wildlife conservation. This community engagement fosters a collective responsibility for the environment, ultimately leading to healthier ecosystems and a more sustainable future. The Kaab Residence stands as a testament to the impact that thoughtful design can have, inspiring others to embrace a more harmonious relationship with the natural world. The future of eco-friendly architecture inspired by the Kaab Residence. As we look to the future of eco-friendly architecture, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life serves as a beacon of inspiration. This innovative design not only respects the natural landscape but also demonstrates how modern architecture can harmonize with the environment. The integration of existing trees and diverse plant life into the residence highlights a growing trend in sustainable building practices. By prioritizing ecological considerations, architects and designers can create spaces that benefit both occupants and the surrounding ecosystem. One of the most significant aspects of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is its emphasis on sustainability through the use of renewable resources. The residence incorporates materials that are sourced responsibly, minimizing the environmental impact of construction. For instance, reclaimed wood and locally sourced stone are utilized throughout the design, reducing the carbon footprint associated with transporting materials. Furthermore, the residence employs energy-efficient systems, such as solar panels and rainwater harvesting, which not only lower utility costs but also promote self-sufficiency. This approach sets a precedent for future architectural projects, encouraging a shift towards more sustainable building practices. In addition to material choices, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life exemplifies the importance of passive design strategies. The residence is strategically positioned to take advantage of natural light and ventilation, reducing the need for artificial lighting and climate control. Large windows and open spaces allow for ample sunlight to penetrate the interior, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Additionally, the design incorporates thermal mass elements that help regulate indoor temperatures, further enhancing energy efficiency. By prioritizing passive design, the Kaab Residence demonstrates how thoughtful planning can lead to reduced energy consumption and a smaller ecological footprint. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life also highlights the potential for community engagement in sustainable architecture. The residence serves as a model for local initiatives aimed at promoting environmental awareness and conservation. By opening its doors for educational workshops and community events, the residence fosters a culture of sustainability among its neighbors. This community involvement not only strengthens social ties but also encourages individuals to adopt eco-friendly practices in their own homes. As more communities embrace this collaborative approach, the impact of eco-friendly architecture can be amplified, leading to a broader movement toward sustainability. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life inspires a reimagining of urban landscapes. As cities continue to grow, there is an increasing need for designs that prioritize green spaces and biodiversity. The residence serves as a reminder that urban environments can be enhanced by integrating nature into architectural plans. By creating green roofs, vertical gardens, and communal green spaces, urban developments can become more livable and environmentally friendly. The Kaab Residence stands as a testament to the possibilities that arise when architecture and nature work together, paving the way for a future where eco-friendly design is the norm rather than the exception. The role of technology in enhancing the Kaab Residence. In the evolving world of architecture, technology plays a crucial role in enhancing the design and functionality of modern homes. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life exemplifies how innovative technologies can seamlessly integrate with natural elements. From smart home systems to advanced materials, the residence showcases a commitment to sustainability while embracing the conveniences that technology offers. By utilizing cutting-edge solutions, the Kaab Residence not only enhances the living experience but also minimizes its environmental impact, setting a new standard for future architectural projects. One of the most significant technological advancements incorporated into the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is the use of smart home systems. These systems allow for the automation of various functions within the home, such as lighting, heating, and security. By integrating smart technology, residents can optimize energy usage and create a more comfortable living environment. For instance, the residence features smart thermostats that learn the occupant's preferences and adjust the temperature accordingly. This not only enhances comfort but also reduces energy consumption, aligning with the residence's overall sustainable design ethos. The incorporation of such technology demonstrates how modern homes can be both intelligent and environmentally friendly. In addition to smart home systems, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life utilizes advanced materials that contribute to its sustainability. For example, high-performance insulation materials help maintain indoor temperatures, reducing the need for heating and cooling systems. This not only lowers energy costs but also minimizes the carbon footprint associated with climate control. Furthermore, the residence employs energy-efficient windows that maximize natural light while minimizing heat loss. These materials not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of the home but also support its eco-friendly mission, proving that technology can enhance both form and function in architectural design. The integration of renewable energy sources is another key aspect of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life. The residence is equipped with solar panels that harness sunlight to generate electricity, reducing reliance on non-renewable energy sources. This commitment to renewable energy not only lowers utility costs but also contributes to a more sustainable future. By incorporating such technology, the Kaab Residence serves as a model for how homes can be designed to produce their own energy, showcasing a path toward greater energy independence. This aspect of the design emphasizes the importance of innovation in creating homes that are both functional and environmentally responsible. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life highlights the role of technology in promoting environmental awareness and education. The residence is designed to serve as a learning hub for the community, showcasing sustainable practices and technologies that can be adopted in everyday life. Through workshops and educational programs, the residence aims to inspire others to embrace eco-friendly practices and consider the impact of their choices on the environment. By using technology as a tool for education, the Kaab Residence not only enhances the living experience but also fosters a culture of sustainability that extends beyond its walls. This approach underscores the potential of architecture to influence positive change in society, demonstrating that the future of home design can be both innovative and environmentally conscious. Future perspectives on sustainable living in the Kaab Residence. As we look toward the future, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life stands as a beacon of sustainable living. This residence not only exemplifies innovative design but also serves as a prototype for how homes can harmoniously coexist with nature. As environmental concerns grow, the need for sustainable living solutions becomes increasingly urgent. The Kaab Residence showcases that it is possible to create a beautiful, functional home that respects and integrates the surrounding ecosystem. This perspective on living is not just a trend but a necessary evolution in how we approach home design and environmental stewardship. The future of sustainable living, as demonstrated by the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, will likely involve a greater emphasis on renewable resources. The incorporation of solar panels and rainwater harvesting systems illustrates how modern homes can harness natural elements to reduce reliance on traditional energy and water sources. As technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more innovative solutions, such as energy storage systems that allow homeowners to maximize their energy independence. This shift toward self-sufficient living is not only beneficial for the environment but also empowers individuals to take control of their energy consumption and reduce their carbon footprint. Moreover, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life highlights the importance of biodiversity in residential areas. By integrating native plants and existing trees into the design, the residence promotes a thriving ecosystem that supports local wildlife. Future home designs will likely prioritize the preservation and enhancement of biodiversity, recognizing that healthy ecosystems contribute to our overall well-being. This approach not only beautifies the living environment but also fosters a sense of connection to nature, encouraging occupants to engage with their surroundings in meaningful ways. As we move forward, the integration of nature into our living spaces will become increasingly essential for promoting mental and physical health. In addition to environmental considerations, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life serves as a reminder of the social aspects of sustainable living. Community engagement and collaboration are vital components of creating a sustainable future. The residence can inspire local initiatives that focus on green practices and community education. As more individuals become aware of the benefits of sustainable living, we can expect to see a rise in community-driven projects that promote environmental awareness and foster a sense of belonging. By sharing knowledge and resources, communities can work together to create greener, more resilient neighborhoods. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life exemplifies a holistic approach to living that prioritizes sustainability, community, and connection to nature. As we envision the future of home design, it is clear that these principles will play a crucial role in shaping our built environment. By embracing innovative technologies, promoting biodiversity, and fostering community engagement, we can create homes that not only meet our needs but also contribute positively to the planet. The Kaab Residence serves as an inspiring model for what is possible, encouraging us to dream bigger and strive for a more sustainable and harmonious way of living. Innovations in eco-friendly materials at the Kaab Residence. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life showcases a remarkable commitment to using eco-friendly materials in its construction and design. This residence exemplifies how modern architecture can minimize environmental impact while maximizing aesthetic appeal. By choosing sustainable materials, the designers of the Kaab Residence have set a benchmark for future projects. From reclaimed wood to recycled metal, the selection of materials emphasizes durability and sustainability, ensuring that the home not only looks beautiful but also stands the test of time. This focus on eco-friendliness is essential in today's world, where the construction industry is one of the largest contributors to carbon emissions. One of the standout features of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is its use of reclaimed wood. This choice not only reduces the demand for new timber but also adds a unique character to the home. Each piece of reclaimed wood carries its own history, providing a sense of warmth and authenticity that new materials often lack. The use of reclaimed wood extends beyond mere aesthetics. It also contributes to the reduction of waste in landfills, making it a responsible choice for environmentally conscious builders and homeowners. The integration of these materials into the design enhances the overall harmony of the residence with its natural surroundings. In addition to reclaimed wood, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life incorporates recycled metal elements. These materials are not only strong and durable but also lightweight, making them an ideal choice for modern construction. The use of recycled metal in roofing and structural components significantly lowers the environmental footprint of the building process. Furthermore, these materials are often sourced locally, which reduces transportation emissions and supports the local economy. This innovative approach to material selection showcases how the Kaab Residence is at the forefront of sustainable design, inspiring others to adopt similar practices. Another key aspect of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is the incorporation of natural insulation materials, such as sheep's wool and cellulose. These eco-friendly options provide excellent thermal performance, helping to maintain a comfortable indoor climate while reducing energy consumption. By utilizing materials that are not only sustainable but also efficient, the residence demonstrates that eco-friendly choices can lead to significant long-term savings on energy bills. This commitment to energy efficiency is a crucial element of the overall design philosophy of the Kaab Residence, reinforcing the importance of sustainable living in modern architecture. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life serves as a testament to the potential of innovative eco-friendly materials in residential design. By prioritizing sustainability in every aspect of the construction process, this residence not only minimizes its environmental impact but also creates a living space that is both beautiful and functional. As more homeowners and builders recognize the importance of sustainable materials, the Kaab Residence stands as an inspiring model for future projects. It encourages a shift toward a more responsible approach to home design, one that harmonizes with nature and promotes a healthier planet for generations to come. The role of landscaping in the Kaab Residence. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is not just about the architectural elements, it also emphasizes the critical role of landscaping in enhancing the overall aesthetic and ecological value of the property. Landscaping serves as a bridge between the built environment and the natural surroundings, creating a seamless transition that enhances the beauty of both. The landscape design at the Kaab Residence is thoughtfully curated to complement the existing trees and varied plant life, ensuring that the home feels like a natural extension of the environment. This integration promotes biodiversity and encourages a harmonious relationship between the residence and its surroundings. One of the standout features of the landscaping at the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life is the careful selection of native plants. Native species are well adapted to the local climate and soil conditions, making them more resilient and easier to maintain. By incorporating these plants into the landscape design, the Kaab Residence minimizes the need for excessive irrigation and chemical fertilizers, promoting a more sustainable approach to gardening. Additionally, native plants provide essential habitats for local wildlife, further enhancing the ecological integrity of the site. This thoughtful landscaping approach not only beautifies the property but also contributes to the preservation of local biodiversity. In addition to native plants, the landscaping at the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life features various hardscape elements that enhance functionality and aesthetics. Pathways, patios, and outdoor living spaces are designed to encourage outdoor activities and foster a connection with nature. These hardscape features are constructed using permeable materials that allow water to infiltrate the ground, reducing runoff and promoting groundwater recharge. By integrating these elements into the landscape design, the Kaab Residence creates inviting spaces for relaxation and social interaction while remaining environmentally responsible. Another critical aspect of the landscaping at the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is the strategic placement of trees and shrubs. These elements provide shade, reduce energy consumption, and enhance privacy. The designers have carefully considered the growth patterns and mature sizes of the trees to ensure that they do not obstruct views or sunlight for the residents. This foresight creates a pleasant outdoor environment that is comfortable year-round. Furthermore, the trees contribute to carbon sequestration, helping to mitigate climate change while enhancing the overall aesthetic appeal of the property. Ultimately, the landscaping at the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is a testament to the importance of integrating nature into residential design. By thoughtfully selecting native plants, incorporating functional hardscape elements, and strategically placing trees and shrubs, this residence creates a harmonious environment that promotes sustainability and enhances the quality of life for its occupants. This approach serves as an inspiration for future home designs, demonstrating that landscaping is not merely an afterthought but a vital component of creating a beautiful and eco-friendly living space. Through such innovative designs, the Kaab Residence sets a standard for how architecture and nature can coexist in perfect harmony. Sustainable practices in the Kaab Residence. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, embodies a commitment to sustainable living through innovative practices that minimize environmental impact. This residence showcases how modern architecture can harmoniously coexist with nature while promoting eco-friendly solutions. From the selection of materials to the implementation of energy-efficient systems, every aspect of the design reflects a dedication to sustainability. By prioritizing these practices, the Kaab Residence serves as an inspiring model for future home designs that seek to balance comfort with ecological responsibility. One of the most significant sustainable practices integrated into the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is the use of renewable energy sources. The residence is equipped with solar panels that harness the sun's energy to power the home, significantly reducing its reliance on fossil fuels. This not only lowers energy costs but also contributes to a smaller carbon footprint. The design cleverly positions the solar panels to maximize sunlight exposure while maintaining the aesthetic appeal of the property. This strategic approach demonstrates that sustainable energy solutions can be both effective and visually integrated into the overall design of a home. Water conservation is another critical aspect of the sustainable practices at the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life. The residence incorporates a rainwater harvesting system that collects and stores rainwater for irrigation and other non-potable uses. This system reduces the demand on municipal water supplies and promotes responsible water usage. Additionally, the landscaping is designed with drought-resistant plants that require minimal irrigation, further conserving water resources. By integrating these systems, the Kaab Residence showcases how thoughtful design can lead to significant water savings while maintaining a lush and vibrant landscape. The Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, also emphasizes the importance of using sustainable materials throughout the construction process. The residence features reclaimed wood, recycled metal, and low VOC, volatile organic compounds, paints that contribute to a healthier indoor environment. These materials not only reduce waste but also lessen the environmental impact associated with traditional construction methods. The commitment to sourcing sustainable materials reflects a broader awareness of the ecological challenges facing the planet and a desire to contribute positively to the environment. Finally, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, promotes a lifestyle that encourages connection with nature and mindfulness about the environment. The design incorporates ample outdoor living spaces that invite occupants to engage with the surrounding landscape. These spaces are not just aesthetically pleasing, they also foster a sense of well-being and tranquility, reminding inhabitants of the importance of nature in daily life. By creating an environment that nurtures both physical and mental health, the Kaab Residence exemplifies how sustainable practices can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced lifestyle, inspiring others to adopt similar principles in their own homes. The role of landscaping in enhancing the Kaab Residence. Landscaping plays a pivotal role in the overall aesthetic and functional appeal of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life. The thoughtful arrangement of flora and hardscape elements creates a seamless transition between the built environment and the natural landscape. This integration not only enhances the visual appeal of the residence but also contributes to a sense of tranquility and connection with nature. By prioritizing landscaping in the design process, the Kaab Residence illustrates how outdoor spaces can be transformed into extensions of the home, inviting occupants to engage with their surroundings. One of the most striking features of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, is the careful selection of native plants that thrive in the local climate. The landscaping incorporates a diverse array of species that not only add color and texture but also support local wildlife. By choosing plants that are well adapted to the environment, the design minimizes water usage and maintenance while promoting biodiversity. This approach reflects a growing awareness of the importance of ecological balance in residential design. The vibrant plant life surrounding the residence creates a dynamic backdrop that changes with the seasons, enhancing the overall experience of living in harmony with nature. In addition to native plants, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, features well-defined outdoor living spaces that encourage relaxation and social interaction. Patios, decks, and gardens are thoughtfully positioned to take advantage of the stunning views and natural light, creating inviting areas for gatherings or quiet contemplation. These spaces are designed to be functional and aesthetically pleasing, with materials that complement the residence's architecture. By integrating outdoor living areas into the landscape, the Kaab Residence fosters a lifestyle that emphasizes outdoor enjoyment and connection to the environment, making it an ideal sanctuary for those seeking balance in their daily lives. The landscaping at the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life also includes elements that promote sustainability and environmental stewardship. Features such as permeable paving, rain gardens, and native plant buffers not only enhance the beauty of the property but also help manage stormwater runoff and reduce erosion. These sustainable practices demonstrate a commitment to preserving the natural landscape while ensuring the residence remains functional and resilient. The incorporation of these elements into the overall design reflects a growing trend in residential landscaping that prioritizes ecological health and sustainability, making the Kaab Residence a model for future home designs. Finally, the landscaping surrounding the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life serves as a reminder of the importance of creating spaces that nurture both the environment and the inhabitants. The carefully curated gardens, pathways, and outdoor areas foster a sense of well-being and connection to nature, encouraging occupants to spend time outside and appreciate the beauty of their surroundings. This holistic approach to design emphasizes the interdependence of architecture and landscape, illustrating how thoughtful landscaping can enhance the overall experience of living in a home. By prioritizing these elements, the Kaab Residence not only provides a stunning visual impact but also cultivates a deeper appreciation for the natural world, inspiring others to consider the role of landscaping in their own homes. The importance of community in the Kaab Residence design. The design of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life extends beyond the confines of its physical structure, emphasizing the importance of community in its overall concept. The residence is not just a solitary entity, it is a part of a larger ecosystem that includes neighboring homes, local wildlife, and the natural environment. This interconnectedness influences the architectural choices made throughout the design process, fostering a sense of belonging and shared responsibility among those who inhabit the space. By considering the community's needs and values, the Kaab Residence serves as a model for how residential design can enhance social interaction and environmental stewardship. In the context of the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life, community engagement plays a vital role in shaping the landscape and outdoor spaces. The design incorporates communal areas that encourage interaction among neighbors, such as shared gardens, pathways, and seating areas. These features are strategically placed to promote gatherings and foster relationships, creating a sense of camaraderie among residents. By prioritizing these communal elements, the Kaab Residence not only enhances the quality of life for its inhabitants but also strengthens the bonds within the neighborhood, illustrating the potential of residential design to cultivate a supportive and connected community. Furthermore, the Kaab Residence, house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life actively promotes local biodiversity, which is essential for a thriving community. The landscaping is designed to attract native wildlife, creating habitats that support various species. This focus on biodiversity not only enriches the local ecosystem but also provides educational opportunities for residents to learn about the importance of ecological balance. By fostering a deeper understanding of nature and its interconnectedness, the Kaab Residence encourages a sense of stewardship among its inhabitants, inspiring them to engage in sustainable practices that benefit both their home and the broader community. In addition to promoting biodiversity, the Kaab Residence house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life incorporates sustainable design principles that resonate with community values. Features such as rainwater harvesting systems, solar panels, and energy-efficient materials are integrated into the residence to minimize its environmental impact. This commitment to sustainability not only benefits the residents but also sets a precedent for neighboring homes, encouraging others to adopt similar practices. By demonstrating the feasibility and advantages of sustainable living, the Kaab Residence serves as an inspiration for the entire community, promoting a collective effort toward environmental responsibility. Ultimately, the Kaab Residence house design blending with existing trees and varied plant life exemplifies the profound impact that thoughtful design can have on community dynamics. By prioritizing social interaction, biodiversity, and sustainability, the residence fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose among its inhabitants. This holistic approach to design encourages residents to engage with one another and their environment, creating a vibrant and resilient community. As more individuals and families recognize the importance of these values, the Kaab Residence stands as a beacon of inspiration for future residential developments, illustrating the potential for homes to be more than just shelters. They can be catalysts for community connection and environmental stewardship.